Cleveland, 1935, a city choked by the Great Depression's dust, where shadows pool in the slums of Kingsbury Run. Here, a killer hunts, carving bodies into pieces, leaving heads and names behind. 12 victims, maybe more, fall to the blade of the Mad Butcher, a phantom who slips through the night. No one knows his face, his motive, or why the bodies seem to whisper curses. This is no urban legend. The Cleveland torso murders are real, and their mystery festers like an open wound. Welcome to Darker Unveiled, where the truth bleeds. Over the next minutes, a true crime nightmare unfolds, dragging listeners into a city stalked by death. Subscribe now, dim the lights, and step into Kingsbury Run, but watch the alleys. Some shadows cut deeper than steel. The Great Depression grips Cleveland like a vice. Factories limp, families starve, and Kingsbury Run, a ravine of shanties and despair, becomes a graveyard for the forgotten. Hobos and drifters crowd its edges, easy prey for a predator. In September 1935, two boys stumble across a horror. Two male bodies, beheaded, castrated, dumped in the brush. Their skin gleams, washed with chemicals to erase their identities. The cuts are clean, surgical, as if done by a butcher who savored his work. Police scour the slums, but the victims remain nameless. The city whispers a name for the killer, the Mad Butcher of Kingsbury Run. By spring 1936, another body surfaces, a woman this time, her head gone, her torso wrapped in burlap. The newspapers scream and fear takes root. The killings don't stop. Bodies pile up, men, women, drifters, all mutilated, most headless. One is found in a sewer, another under a bridge, fresh blood pooling beneath precise cuts. A man's torso floats in a morass as if placed to be seen, its legs never found. The butcher's methods baffle. Some victims are drained of blood, others doused with lime or acid. A tattooed man nicknamed Jakes, for the ink on his skin lies unclaimed, his face a void. No one knows him, no one misses him. The precision suggests a doctor, a slaughterhouse worker, or something worse. Someone who knows the body's secrets. By 1938, at least 12 are dead, though whispers hint at more, lost in the city's underbelly. Elliot Ness, the lawman who toppled Al Capone, takes charge. His name carries weight, but the butcher mocks him. Ness floods Kingsbury Run with cops, burns shanties to flush out suspects, and hauls in vagrants. But the trail stays cold. A lead emerges. Frank Dolezal, a bricklayer with a violent streak, linked to a victim's boarding house. He confesses under pressure, then recants, claiming police beat the words out of him. Before trial, Dolezal hangs in his cell, suicide or silenced. Ness chases another suspect, Dr. Francis Sweeney, a surgeon with a drinking problem and a dark past. Sweeney taunts Ness in interviews, hinting at knowledge only the killer would have. But evidence slips away. The murders slow after 1938, but no one is charged. A butcher vanishes, leaving only questions. The crime scenes tell a story no one can read. A woman's torso, found in a basket, bears marks of a blade wielded with care. Another body in a morass seems to hover above the water, untouched by mud, as if placed by something beyond human. A head is found in a can, its eyes frozen in a scream. The chemical washes, the missing heads, the surgical cuts, they point to a mind that planned, watched, waited. Witnesses report nothing, no screams, no blood trails, no killer fleeing the scene. Kingsbury Run, with its fog and filth, swallows the truth. Locals whisper of a slack ties nearby, its drains running red, but searches find no proof. The butcher's lair, if it exists, stays hidden. Theories claw at the edges of reason. A rogue surgeon, trained in dissection, could explain the cuts, but why the poor, the nameless? A gang enforcer, settling scores, might kill with such brutality. But the chemical washes feel personal, ritualistic. Some point to Ness's suspects. Sweeney, the doctor who failed lie detector tests yet walked free, or Dolezal, whose death reeks of cover-up. Darker tales circulate, occult rituals, a killer offering bodies to some forgotten god. Cleveland's underworld speaks of a curse on Kingsbury Run, where the ground itself hungers. No theory fits every piece. The hovering torso, the unclaimed jigs, the silence of the night. The butcher's motive is a void staring back. The city tries to forget. Ness leaves Cleveland, his reputation bruised. Kingsbury Run is paved over, but the murders linger in its bones. By the 1940s, newspapers call the case a ghost, but the dead don't rest. A 1939 letter, unsigned, arrives at police headquarters, claiming the butcher moved west to kill again. It's never traced. The victims, mostly unidentified, fade into history, their stories stolen with their heads. Modern forensics can't crack the case. No DNA, no witnesses, no closure. Cleveland whispers of a shadow in its past, a killer who walked among men unseen. The mad butcher's blade is silent, but its echo cuts through time. Here's the twist that chills the blood. In 1940, a hobo near Kingsbury Run swears he saw a man in a black cape, carrying a sack, slipping into the ravine. The hobo followed, then froze. The man turned, his face hidden, and the air grew heavy, like a storm about to break. The hobo ran, never looking back. Police searched, found nothing. No cape, no sack, no trace. The report was buried, but locals still talk. Was it the butcher, or something that wore his shape? Kingsbury Run keeps its secrets, but one truth festers. The mad butcher never stopped watching. Who was he? A doctor, a demon, or a curse that Cleveland can't shake? Drop theories in the comments, and if the dark calls, subscribe to Darker Unveiled. Hit the bell for more mysteries that bleed. But next time you pass a city's shadows, don't linger. Some blades never dull.